I'm not. You're creating the conflict. I'm just speaking with you. I'm just speaking with you, and you have a typical attitude problem. I'm trying to get you guys to write it down verbally. You have to. What does written or verbal mean? How can I give it verbally if you don't write it down? My business is not finished.
There is no legitimate business in taking pictures.
That's your opinion. But the First Amendment to the Constitution allows me to do a story from public, and this is a publicly owned office, and this is a publicly accessible lobby. What's going on, Bay fam? It's your boy, Bay Area Transparency, baby. We are back at it once again, and for this video, we are out in the Hercules area again, and just in case you're wondering, yes, I went back to the California Lands Commission. Now, do you think they changed their tune? We'll go ahead and see. We're going to see what this video shows. As a matter of fact, they popped the door for me again. I went back in. Kind of interesting. Next, we went to the Public Defender's Office, which was really close to the Hercules California Lands Commission office. Isn't it funny that the people that we pay to represent you and ensure your rights are not violated in these public defender offices are typically the people who don't understand the Constitution and try to kick us out of these public offices? Very interesting, very bad attitudes. That's the majority of this video, just a small portion of the California Lands Commission. I wanted to show you guys. I went back a third time after the video came out, and like I said, we'll see if they change their tune or not. Follow us on Facebook, Bay Area Transparency Official. Follow us on Instagram at Bay Area Transparency. Subscribe, like, share. I see the trolls are out in force in the comment section. I love my haters too, baby. It's BAT. Let's go. Here it is, the infamous close Monday. Holiday delivered. Let's see. Who's here? Everybody? Oh, there's Michelle. She seen my camera and sat down really, really fast. That's her head. I'm sure y'all can't see it, but it's her head right there. So, yeah. Now we're going to do my records request like they were supposed to do days ago. I should be able to just go in. Oh, guess what? Look, it's locked again all of a sudden. Funny, huh? The guy with the camera. That's what she just said. Yep, need some help, please. You guys should have learned your lesson by now. Yeah. Looks like they're closed, St. Patty's. Well, again, I need to file public records requests like I asked days ago. Did they unlock it? They did unlock it. There we go. Awesome. Now they're doing their job the right way.
Open the door.
You unlocked it. You unlocked the door.
No, I didn't unlock the door. I didn't unlock the door.
Well, then how did it unlock? Because I have it on camera, it's unlocked. Okay, so they didn't unlock the door. I'm gonna. Okay, well, you guys will do my public records request. So, you did unlock it. You're a liar, but that's okay. So, I just checked it on camera. It was locked, right? And then we heard, look, see, there it goes. It's unlocked again. And we see this, look, now she's putting it up again. Okay, hey, you have to do my records request. I ain't leaving this time. So apparently they haven't learned their lesson, which they will because this video come back out and we'll teach them their lesson. So she's like, he unlocked the door. You unlocked it. I mean, look, the thing's red. It was red just a minute ago, and then it turned green. I heard the door unlocked. I thought they were letting me in to do my records request like they're supposed to. Yeah, again, very clearly, I need to do my California public records request, which you guys should know by now. You're obligated to take. So,
I have a pen and paper. Let me know what you'd like to have, and I'll submit it to our people in Sacramento, and we'll put it through the process.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm ready to take down what you need. I've got a pen and paper.
Oh, it's a big change of attitude there. So I'll take all your public records that are in your employee file for Ron Maria. You should just let me in like they did in Sacramento and be professional.
So you wanted the public records for Ron Maria?
Yeah, like I told you, your in public records for your employee file. Everything public in your employee file.
Yeah, I believe you already put one in Sacramento for that, but we can resubmit it.
I don't think I requested your employee file at all, no. I requested who your supervisor was. That way I could file a complaint.
Okay, well, I will submit this up to Sacramento right away to the PR.
No. That's not all of it.
Go from there.
That's not all of it. There's more. Since you're writing it down, I have to give you one at a time, so.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, every publicly available email address for this office, which, as I'm sure you've probably seen, we have a bunch of them, but we still need more. I will take every public record that's in Maria, the front desk lady's employee file.
I'm sorry, I lost you there. Can you go over that last one?
See, this is why you should open the door and do this face to face like you're supposed to, like they did in Sacramento, allowing me to come in the office like you're supposed to and be professional. I would have thought you guys would have learned your lesson, but this makes for a great video too. Anyways, so every public record that's in Maria, the front desk lady's employee file. So this guy's still, he's being a bit more professional, but he's still acting like an idiot. Maria closed the windows, which she's not supposed to do. This is a violation of fire code. She also buzzed me in and then said, I didn't buzz you in. I didn't open the door. Opened the door clear as day. It's on camera, so.
Yeah, I got it for Maria's or Michelle's employee file.
Oh, there you go, Michelle, exactly. And then there's the gentleman in the video who was out there taking video and pictures of me. We will request every public record in his employee file as well as his name, first and last. Well, it's funny, they should have learned, but they're still acting like idiots. This is our office. You guys work for us. You ready for the next thing?
Hold on just 1 second.
Yep, that's another reason why you do this face to face and let the person in the office. Huh. We will be back many, many times.
Okay, and what's next?
I want a copy of the video and or photos he took of me, since I put him on notice he was making a public record. He should have saved those and kept those. If he didn't, it's a misdemeanor, and I'd like you guys to state that in the response if you don't have them, so that we can make sure he gets held accountable for that. And as I'm sure you know by now, we're not playing.
I've got it all done. You got anything else?
Yeah, I do. I have, what was the other thing it was? It was his thing, his supervisor, his name, the video and photos. Any emails regarding my visit here, my first, second, and now third visit here? I want any emails regarding this issue from your email or anyone else's. So you guys see, Bay fam, they're still acting like idiots. They won't let me in. She shut the windows. She unlocked the doors.
Anything else?
Yep. I want any memorandum or letter that came out from the California State Lands Commission regarding my visit here on March 11th, March 12th, and now today? Yep. Any training that you guys have now gotten regarding the public's First Amendment right to record? I should have just stayed in the office when she buzzed me in.
Anything else?
Yep. Give me 1 second. There's a little list I got here. First Amendment training, emails. Any complaints filed against yourself? All right, an explanation as to why you guys are in violation of fire code and building code covering these front windows up? And I think that'll be it at this point. If I have more, I'll let you know.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Did you hear the explanation for the window covering? I hear you talking inside, but I can't hear you over the loudspeaker, so I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah, I got that one. Explain the covering of the windows with the fire code and the building code.
Yeah, why you guys are in violation of it. Okay, that's it. That's all I need at this point. If I have more, I'll let you know.
All right. Well, thank you.
You see that? You see that, Bay Fam? Big difference in attitude, except Michelle, right? Michelle still has a trash attitude, but that was Ron over the speaker. You see that big difference in attitude? The first day, the second day, and now look at the third day. Yeah, it's unfortunate. They act like they're the boss until we have to teach them that they are not the boss. They work for us. And then, like I said, it's a big difference, right, in attitude. And I'm sure he's like recording this or something. Just an FYI, if you're recording what's on this speaker, you have to let me know, or it is a violation of the wiretapping law, buddy. Another thing, Michelle buzzed me in, right? I have on camera me checking the door handle and it being locked, and then coming over here and hearing the click and this light being green and opening the door and coming in, and she's like, I didn't buzz you in. It's locked. You just came in. And see, the door is open right now again. Look at that. The door is wide open. I can walk right in now, and it will not be any issue. Now it locked again. You see that? I can hear it. So I should be able to walk in and look at their budget. I should be able to walk in and look at all the available public records that are available to view. Actually, that's their policy, so let's request that at this point. Let's see what they do. Let's see how well they learn this law.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'd like to view right now, immediately, any available public records that this office holds, which is your policy and the state law as well. Hold on, she has to get Ron. and that's the sad part. They should train her on this. Like, she should be trained, because she's the one who should be taking this stuff. So, this is funny. What's up, babe? How you doing? I like those looks. I'll blow kisses at you too, huh? Oh, that dude clearly had an issue. He came out and shook his head, gave me a dirty look. All right, what are we doing here? I'm not just going to sit here and wait.
Hey, sorry for the delay. I was on the line with Sacramento
Okay, so there's something I forgot in my public records request. So there's going to be 3 things here. One, I forgot to request a copy of the sign-in sheets for the last month for this office. So that needs to be added to the public records request. And the second thing is, per your policy and the state law, because the policy is written based off the state law, you have public records that are to be contained here for public view upon request. I want to view those records, such as your budget, the pamphlets, all these things that are supposed to be here and ready upon request. We don't need to wait 10 days to view those things. And the third thing is, I need your complaint process. You guys need to give me how to file a complaint on yourself, Michelle, and the other gentleman who was in the video. So that's why I stay around a bit, because I forget stuff. I can't hear you here.
Sorry.
Still can't hear you.
Hey, I've talked to some people in Sacramento. We're happy to help you get what you need as far as our files go, but we need, your requests to not be. We're talking about millions of files, and some of them contain attorney-client privilege. They contain personal stuff, trade secrets. We can't just have somebody coming in and walking through and dredging through all these files. They're not just state lands files. There's a lot of private industry files and things like that. So we would need you to actually, hone down what you want from our files, and we will do everything we can to get you what you want.
Well, my public records request was clear, but I'm not. So what you're referring to is private files. Those don't sound like public records. What I'm referring to is your budget for this office and all these other public records that you guys need to supply upon request. Check your policy and check the law. You are supposed to have records here, such as the pamphlets on the walls, cards that are up for people here, the budget, any other what's the word I'm looking for, any other project information you guys have out. These are all public, and they're supposed to be able to be viewed upon request. So it's not, well, we need you to narrow it down a little more. No, I want to view the stuff you guys have available upon request, like the budget and all that stuff.
Yes, this is a field office, and we don't keep any of that kind of stuff here. That's all kept in Sacramento or online somewhere. I believe it's all kept in Sac. We only keep our files here that associate with what we do in the field.
So you're telling me you don't have your guys' budget here?
No, absolutely not. We don't have the budget here.
Okay, you guys should have the budget. You're saying you don't have any pamphlets that are up on the wall? Nobody has cards here? There's no other. That's what I'm saying. If you guys don't have public records, because this is the thing, and this is what I tried to explain to you guys last time, but you weren't interested in hearing it, is the way the law works. I don't have to go to Sacramento to request public records or view things that this office is supposed to have. So if you guys don't have these public records ready for us to view, you guys are in violation of the Public Records Act. And this is what I'm trying to explain to you, partly why I do this, so we can get you guys up to code as well as educated on this process. So you guys are supposed to have public record, and I know you do. Well, I probably recorded a bunch of public records when I was in there, and I can go back and review the video and point it out when this video comes out. But yeah, you guys are supposed to have public records that are ready to view upon request. If they're not ready to view upon request, then you guys have the 10 days to get them to us, so on and so forth. When I went to Sacramento, they told me that I wasn't supposed to go there. I was supposed to come here for the public records. So you guys have your thing out of whack. Either way, I need the complaint process to file complaints.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is, but I can get that for you. A lot of this comes down to, again, this is a field office. This isn't like the business office like Sacramento, and that's why I tried to refer you to Sacramento for the PR rate request, because that's what we normally do. We have an email address, and we have all those things, but you kind of, to be honest, took me by surprise, and I was, I felt, we kind of felt like, I don't know, I guess you would
Yeah, no, well, like I said, when I went to Sacramento, they said the same thing. They're like, no, you need to request that in Hercules and all this. And I had to fight with them for an hour. But then we had a supervisor that had some knowledge about this. And she came through, let me in the office, took my public records request like you guys are supposed to. And it's an issue when the public can't go to the California Lands Commission, walk in the office and say, I want public records. And everybody's like, well, go to Sacramento. No, go to Hercules. No, go to Long Beach. It doesn't work like that. These are public offices paid for by us. You guys are paid by tax dollars. We need you to do your job right. You guys need to open the windows. You guys can't control who you let in and let out. The moment you let a member of the public in that office for business, you have to let every member of the public in that office for business, unless you're closed. There's something called time, place, manner, and that's the law, right? If it's not business hours, then you guys don't have to, but you can't pick and choose who you let in because somebody has a camera, somebody doesn't have a camera. Anyways, how can you get the complaint process for me so I can get that started as well? I'll give it another, I don't know.
To be honest with you, I'm not even aware of a complaint process or what to do with the state. That would probably be statewide. That would be state lands. I'm going to have to do some research to get that as well. There's not like a complaint form. We've never had a complaint. Like I said, this is a field office. We go out and we try to do what we can to protect the public and the environment for the public's use, and that's what we do. We're based on protecting the lands and waters for the public so the public can use them, and it's a clean, nice environment for everybody. But we don't usually get this kind of request here, so like I said, it took us by surprise.
So who does the California State Lands Commission answer to then? What office? Because maybe they'll have the process that I can get it.
As far as answering to, we're under CNRA. And we answer to the governor's office as well.
What is CRNA? Can you?
California Natural Resources Agency.
Oh, natural resources. Okay. Maybe they'll know. I'll involve them on my email as well, and I'll get the complaint process started because we have to be able to redress our grievances. Right? That's the First Amendment to the Constitution. So I have to be able to redress
my. Fine. It's a learning process for everybody, right?
You guys just interrupting me.
There's no cloak and dagger here. This has never been a public office, although you might find that door not operating correctly and people walk in, but this is just a lockdown, secure state office that our field inspectors work out of, and I work out of sometimes when I'm not in Long Beach.
Well, no, I understand that, and yeah, it's an issue, right? Because, like I said, if I have to do, how hard is it right now for me to be talking to you over a speaker, right? If I have to do a public records request or I want to request something, I'm supposed to be let in. I have you on camera saying this is a public office, but then when the police came, you lied to them and said it was a secure office, and you asked me to leave and all this stuff. We have on camera that's not true. So that's part of what. Well, hold on. I'm speaking. I'm speaking. It is.
Public, but I've been told since then that is not the case. So I got some of the wrong information, and I disseminated that to you guys the wrong way, and it's not public.
So this is cover your ass right here. This is a lie.
Business hours with it unlocked.
Yeah, no, that's the problem. It is a public office. It is public. The public has to be able to come here to conduct business, and that's why I pointed that out to you guys then. And I'm only trying to teach at this point. There's laws you guys have to abide by. It's not your policy or anything like that. We are supposed to be able to come in to conduct whatever business we want. And what you said is that, only people with an appointment or only this or only that. You can't limit that. So I understand you were told that and you're trying to do what you were told. What I'm telling you is it's wrong, and we're going to help you guys fix that by exposing this and pushing on your higher ups to get these offices open for the public access. So that's it.
Yeah, that's fine. And that's why, we'll try to figure out the complaint process for you, as well as if you're going to check in with CNRA. But and I've got all your other PRA requests. But if you want to narrow down the PRA request for the other files that we actually do keep here, then I'm more than happy to, narrow that down, make sure everything's kosher to be looked at by the public, and then we can go from there.
Well, that's why I'm asking you, what public files do you have here that are supposed to be available upon request? I'm not asking to sift through your drawers and look at all your files. I'm asking to look at what you have here that's public, that's publicly available. That's what I'm asking for.
Yeah, and I don't, personally, I don't believe that there are any public files here. I mean, they're all files from the marine oil terminals in the state. I mean, that's what we do, is we regulate the marine oil terminals and all the shipping that comes into the state to avoid pollution to our waters and to protect our public. So I don't believe there are public files here. I can look through, though. I can talk to our legal department and see what would be considered public files. I don't think there are any here. I've been here in this office for a long time, and I don't believe there are any
has to be public files.
Not to my knowledge.
Gotcha. Yeah. I'm knowledgeable on this. There has to be public files. I would definitely look into it, and I would look into the California Public Records Act, because it spells out in there what are public files. And like I said, some you guys don't keep on hand. And like the employee file, I can't just walk up and say, I want to see your employee file, right? I need to give you guys your 10 days to get me that stuff that's public and stuff like that. But some stuff is supposed to be here. And so that's what I was trying to look at today. If you don't know it, I'll be lax about it. No big deal. If you guys can look it up so I can come back and actually view what is here public, I'd appreciate it. I'll deal with the complaint process through the other agency that kind of oversees you guys. We've already emailed the governor's office, so we'll take that as it comes, and then we'll go ahead and move on.
That sounds good. Like I said, we're happy to help. Like I said, you took all of us by surprise, and a lot of people were concerned because we didn't know your intention, didn't know who you were, and so at some point, people push back because they're in fear. So that's what happened the other day, and actually subsequently the day after.
Well, I'm gonna be honest, Ron. I look at that as BS and a cop out. It was a camera. I was being really cordial. You guys were attacking me. I wasn't attacking you. I was actually being more professional, the most professional in the office. So how I put you in fear by having a camera, I don't know.
There's a lot of things you see on the media, that happen to people.
Here we
come
go.
in and do strange things, and it really did alarm a lot of people. So, you don't have to believe in that, but that's the way it went. That's the way it shook out.
Well, I get it, but maybe now you guys will be trained, and when somebody comes in with a camera, you guys won't do that. I mean, that's how we learn. Sometimes, unfortunately, there's learning pains, and they're rough, and the police are going to learn. I mean, they literally handed me a lawsuit, which was horrible, but it happened, and so now we have to take care of that. But we'll see. We'll see. Time will tell how this one turns out, but it's got to go through the process at this point. So you guys take care.
All right, thanks, and I will get back to you.
All right, thank you. And it is March 18th at about 1:15, 1:20. Oh, this is cool. It looks good. Richmond hat. So this lady just took a picture of me. I just seen her pop up and take a picture. It's her right here. Yeah, so she just took a picture of me right now. No, there was really no reason. Just so you know, ma'am, you took a picture. We got you on camera. You made a public record, and we're going to request that. Don't erase it.
Who are you talking to?
You. We got you on camera taking a picture or video, whatever. I'm going to request a picture, so just don't erase it.
Do what you do.
I will, for sure.
It's no problem.
Actually, it is. You're not supposed to do that while you're on duty, but that's fine.
I'm not supposed to do what?
You're not supposed to do that while you're on duty.
Never signed anything that says that. Have a nice day.
Well, it doesn't matter what you signed.
Thanks, sir. Everything's fine. You're engaging for a conflict, and it won't happen here. Have a nice day.
I'm not. You're creating the conflict. I'm just speaking with you.
Fine.
I'm just speaking with you, and you have a typical attitude problem.
Someone here recording this.
Does it seem like everything's fine with your attitude?
Tell me that
Listen,
I'm in trouble for recording him record us.
I never said you were in trouble. I said you're not supposed to do
I
it.
have no idea who this man is. He has a microphone attached to his camera with a wand. He's standing in front of the window.
Mhm.
So if someone does need help or services, he's in the way recording. Now he wants to engage and go back and forth and post it on, TikTok or whatever those things are.
Oh, this lady's so ignorant. Listen to her. To her, this is
Is there a
not a problem.
procedure for this?
Yeah, do your job the right way. Don't take pictures.
And am I supposed to give any video or anything like that up to this individual? He's saying he needs a video from our devices.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a public records
Okay.
request.
I'll talk to you later.
This lady's super ignorant. She just doesn't get it. All right, I'd like to do a public records request, please. Public records request, please.
Michelle.
So we're gonna file a public records request for her picture or video because clearly she doesn't understand, and she's like, I'm trying to create a conflict. I'm just talking to her. So at this point, I feel like they're refusing to take my public records request here. It's a catfish. He's fishing. It was crazy. If you just do your job right, there'd be nothing to worry about. But anyways, I'd like to file a public records request, please. It's called the California Public Information Act. It's a law. You guys have to follow it. So somebody needs to take my request. But this is the ignorance you get when dealing with public employees, right? That think they're the boss, or I seriously doubt
Can I
that
help
it's
you?
helpful to anybody. What was that?
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm trying to file a public records request, and for some reason they're not doing it. I don't know why.
Well, a public records request would need to be in writing, and we need to go to our main office.
Yeah, so it could be put in writing by you guys. It can be done.
There's
Yeah,
really clear
look up the
rules
the
about-
law. Yeah, written or verbal. That's what the law says.
Okay, I'm going to direct you to the main office and
I
ask
can-
that you follow the
I can do
rules.
them here. Yeah, it's just in the law. I don't have to. I can go to the nearest place to me to ask for the public
What
records
is it
request.
that you're trying to get?
Well, one of the things I'm trying to get right now is the video or picture this lady took when she was working. I have her on camera doing it. When she did that, she made a public record, and I want that video, as well as her employee file public records and stuff like that. So
Okay, well, I'm going to direct you to the main office or county council.
I can do it here, and you guys send it to where you send it. That's the law. California Public Information Act. It's very clear.
Okay, I'm going to tell you that you need to direct it to the main office, or you can speak to county council. I don't have those records, and I'm not the one who processes them. And there is also a time frame in which they must be
Yeah, 10
provided.
days. hmm
Okay.
So you guys take it, you send it to your PIO or whoever you send it to,
We do
and then
not
they
memorialize public records requests for other people.
It's
You are-
for this office. It's not for other people. It's
Okay.
for this specific office. I know how the law works very well. I do them all the time. And you guys have to follow the law. It's not really a choice. You can't tell me to go somewhere else. I'm doing it for this office here.
If you want to leave it, and I'll forward it to the Martinez
I'm trying to
office.
get you guys to
We
write
do
it
not
down
write
verbally.
public record.
You have to.
No, we-
What does written or verbal mean? How can I give it verbally if you don't write it down?
I don't have the ability to memorialize for you your public records request.
Have you heard
I
of the
can give you-
ADA, American with Disabilities Act? Because of that, I'm asking for a reasonable accommodation. That's why you guys do it written or verbal. Are you an attorney?
I am an attorney.
You
Please
do
have a
not
seat.
know what you're talking about. What's your name?
I'm not going to have you speak disrespectfully to me. Do you want to have a seat?
You,
in my
about this
seat,
law, you
sir?
don't know what you're
I will
talking
see
about.
if I can
What
give you
is your
assistance
name,
that
ma'am?
accommodates your needs. Can you please
Right now,
have a
I'd like
seat?
your name.
My name is Rebecca. Can you please have
Okay,
a
cool.
seat?
Bring
And
the
I'll see if I can
complaint
get you
process
some
as well, because I don't
assistance.
like how you're dealing with me at this point. You
That would also
be more
the main
professional.
office.
That's fine. I can file it here and send it up. So
I'm sorry. File what here, the complaint?
Yeah, and the public records request. It's very clear. I'm
Okay.
trying to be very respectful.
So I
You're
heard you
elevating
say-
this here.
I heard you say that you need accommodations under the ADA, and I'm going to see what process we might have
No,
for
I did.
that.
I said I'm asking for a reasonable accommodation. That's why the law says written or verbal.
And
Right?
I'm
So I can
asking-
write it or I can have you guys write it. That's why I give it verbally and you guys write it down. It's in the law. I suggest you look it up.
Thank you for your suggestion. If you would like my assistance, I'm asking you to give
Well,
me a
I mean,
minute
you
so
know
I
as
can-
well as I know, if you guys
Okay.
don't do it or refuse
Can
to
you
take
guys
it,
stay in,
you
please?
open up this office to a lawsuit. So we can litigate it if you want. Well, that's why these ladies act like it, because that lady acts like it, right? She just opened up this office
your
to
name, sir?
litigation. No.
Okay. How am I supposed to provide you with assistance without your name?
You don't need my name for a public records request. You can just put anonymous on it.
Okay.
An anonymous camera guy, that's fine. Anonymous journalist. So what it is she doesn't like the camera, they don't like the camera, and she's just basically like, go somewhere else and do it because she doesn't want to deal with the camera. Like,
About someone live streaming?
Yeah, I have no idea what we're supposed to do with it.
So, if anyone else comes to the window, I think that we can reasonably ask him to step aside. But, I'm gonna go see.
so she's talking about telling me to step aside if somebody comes to the window. One, I don't block business. Two, I'm here doing business. So when I'm done with my business, I'll step aside.
Well, I go see her. Okay.
Well, this lady has no clue what she's talking about. Oh, here's the grumpy attorney that needed to learn about the California Public Records Act. Interesting. Let's hear her write it down now.
Okay, what records are you requesting?
Alright, so that lady and that lady's employee names, first and last.
Okay.
Everything public in your employee file.
So, employee names.
No.
You,
3 specific employees' names.
I understood that. Employee names for. Okay, what else? I got names. What's next?
Everything public in the same 3 employees' employee file.
Okay.
The video and or pictures that the employee behind you who won't identify herself to me, which you guys have to, it's your policy, took.
Okay.
And emails for every county issued email in this office, particular this building.
So all employee emails?
Yeah.
Email addresses?
Mm-hmm. Yep. And just so you know, I very clearly stated to her she didn't want to hear it. She made a public record. She needs to make sure she keeps it and doesn't erase it. As you know as well as I know, it's a misdemeanor to destroy public records. So
Okay, is there anything else on your list other than those 4 items?
no, not right now. If I think of anything else, I'll definitely let you know.
And what is your name?
Again, you can just put anonymous cameraman, something like that. It's fine.
Okay, so you are declining to identify yourself while making a public records request.
Correct. Yeah.
And do you have any other business in this office?
Taking pictures. Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay,
take some
I'm gonna
pictures.
ask that you leave. We have clients who are going to be coming in, and I think this is a law office sensitive information is conveyed here. So I'm going to ask that you, now that your business is finished,
But my business is not finished.
there is no legitimate business in taking pictures.
That's
in the
your
law
that's your
office of the
opinion. But
employees.
the First Amendment to the
Okay.
Constitution
So-
allows me to do a story from public, and this is a publicly owned office, and this is a publicly accessible lobby.
Okay, so
So-
I'm going to suggest that you, now that you've concluded your official business. that
My
you-
official business is not concluded.
Okay, so you're refusing to leave.
I'm telling you, my official business is not concluded.
And
You're
your
incorrect.
continuing business is to film this office.
I said right now I'm going to take pictures. I could have more. I don't need to explain to you my entire day or what I'm
Okay.
doing.
So you're going to be,
But-
your legitimate business is to film the public defender's office employees.
I believe you heard me. I'm going to take pictures,
I wanna make sure
but
I'm clear.
well, you're not clear because that's not what I said. So, but that's what your opinion is.
Well, that's also my observation.
And no, that's fine. And my First Amendment right is legitimate business.
Okay.
You actually took an oath to the Constitution, did you not?
Have a nice day.
That's what I thought. Now run away and go do your job.
I'm gonna go do my work.
Please
Have
do.
a nice day.
Please do. Appreciate it. So this lady wants a confrontation, right? She wants to try to like assert some authority that she does not have. Well, now I want you to leave because we could have clients come in and XYZ. No, I don't have to leave. It's a public office. And I'm here doing a story. And I might have more records.
I'm gonna go, as I said, continue doing my work. I'm gonna ask that you not
You
film
should.
any clients as they, or folks who come in to access our services.
I can film anybody in public.
Okay, I made my request.
Okay,
Have a good day.
thanks for the request. But I probably won't do it. So again, she's trying to keep some sort of like authority that she doesn't have, right? You know, and if that's simply a request and she was being nice, honestly, I just do that anyways. I don't record unless they work for the public. I don't record random members of the public that are just going about their day.
I wonder what would the entities do if this was done at the court. Oh, we wouldn't go to the court. He'd get tackled.
Because we're standing.
Right. Because we just by ourselves.
I mean, if the police come, I'll continue to do it. To answer your question about the court, there's a California court rule that says judges can say people can't record in the courthouse. I don't agree with it, but it is a law. That's why I can't record in court. But I've been to police stations, FBI, City Hall, DEA. I've been everywhere. Social Security. So you should learn something. It has nothing to do with you being here by yourself.
Anything else for today?
Everything.
I agree, Anthony.
Thank you.
No problem.
She called me Anthony. Wrong guy. So did you guys call the police? If you did, I have to stay here. But if not, I can go ahead and be on my way. So just don't want to run from them if they're coming. A few.
No, she said not to say. She just sent the email.
So you did not call the police? Okay, thank you. I'm out of here. See you guys later.